Based on our results so far, many are asking if this is a wake-up call for the Democratic Party. There are those this morning asking if the party needs an overhaul. Decision Desk HQ data showing Harris receiving less votes than Biden did in 2020. Here now, political contributor Chris Hahn and Republican strategist Whitley Yates. Chris, I'll begin with you, and I said this at the top of the hour. There are some that are waking up this morning excited, exuberant, hopeful, others disappointed, exhausted, trepidatious. How are you digesting the news, and is this a reset for the Democratic Party?
Well, I've been wrong in my life about elections, but I have never been this wrong. Although I did get the hour right when they were going to call the election, just the wrong way. So my feeling is, look, the Democratic Party has been losing ground with working class voters. And it's not just white working class voters. It is also Latino working class voters. And they've got some soul searching to do about how to bring those voters back into the fold. They clearly did not like what we were selling this year. And it is time for us to figure out why. And I don't think it was an economic issue either. It might be other issues that Donald Trump was able to tap into. I also think that we completely underestimated the movement that was Donald Trump, right? It wasn't just a typical political campaign. His supporters have a devotion to him similar to, what a sports team gets from their fans. I mean, I'm going to be a Yankee fan regardless of how bad they played in that game 5, no matter what. And I think there are Trump fans out there that will be with him no matter what he does. And I think that was a big underestimation by Democrats. We underestimated how women would vote. There are lots of things that Democrats have to figure out, but they've got to get the messaging right. Or it could just be like with the rest of the world. Voters have just been throwing the bums out every chance they get. And in this case, Kamala Harris was the incumbent, and they threw her out. So we'll see. Look, I was wrong about the election. I hope I'm wrong about Donald Trump's intentions for the country. I congratulate him today. I congratulate Republicans who won around the country, because I think as an American, it is our responsibility to tip our hats when we lose an election and promise to be the loyal opposition and work towards a better country.
Right. And I think we can together celebrate the process, right? We had a really smooth day. I mean, on this Wednesday morning, I, for one, Chris, was wrong. I didn't think we'd have results until later in the week. Whitley, Donald Trump can celebrate this. Republicans can celebrate this. What do you anticipate, though, and how he meets this moment? Does he double down on some of what we've seen on the campaign trail, or as he spoke to Americans early this morning, to all Americans, I am here to deliver on promises, and I am a president for all of the country. How do you expect him to seize this opportunity?
I'm just so thankful that my guest here can admit when he's wrong. I have stated this time and time again on this network that siloing this campaign into one issue for Americans is never going to be the talking point that's going to win. It was not focusing on our wombs, but on our wallets and on our pockets. And what you were able to see around the nation is that they spoke, and they spoke loudly about what they cared about. There is no confusion. There is no contest. This was a mandate. And so what has to happen, what must happen for all Republicans that have been elected right now is we cannot run off of resonance. This isn't time for a victory lap. It's time to show results, because the truth is we're looking for substantive leadership, substantive policies that change the trajectory of this country. And if they don't get to work ASAP, then we are going to be the party of ideologues with no impact.
Yeah, no time for gloating, right? Nobody likes that. Chris, you talk about what the priority was for voters in this election, and we always hear the economy. Did Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party underestimate immigration, for example, as a driving issue in this race, something that Trump capitalized on?
Yes, absolutely. They underestimated immigration. They underestimated the impact immigration and the connection that Trump was making with immigration to the economy and almost to everything. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, Chris Cuomo on our network did a town hall with J.D. Vance. I was on right after it. And I was mocking J.D. Vance connecting immigration to everything. But no, that was actually a good strategy.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.